Hey, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're logging in from. As always, let us know where you're logging in, but I see it already. Clearwater, Florida, Canada. We've got people in Thailand and everything. By the way, yes, I did lose my cohort. My colleague, Mike Podvay, is not here with us tonight, but that's okay. And so forth. So nice to have you guys here. So, again, to keep things fun and intuitive and interactive and stuff, I created a new presentation for you guys tonight, a little bit shorter, and then I'll open it up even sooner for questions because I really love the questions centered around that. So for the new people here, welcome. Hello, my name's Joel Therrien. I'm president and CEO of Got Backup and GVO, which is Global Virtual Opportunities, which is our parent company. So nice to have you guys here. Hope you're all doing well. So yeah, we're going to get started with the presentation in just a moment. And then it should take me no more than about 30 minutes to do. And then we'll open it up for any questions that you guys might have. So very different presentation tonight. Some of the same slides, a lot of the different slides. So guys, we're still exploding. We had very good growth this week, excellent growth actually. So now we're approaching 23,305 members in 116 countries. Now that may have gone up, but it's certainly well over 100 countries around the world. And we want to welcome you to your permanent home. So during this presentation, the things that seem to be most important, because we're talking about protecting your data, protecting your memories, your videos, your pictures, all that kind of stuff. People want to know, who the heck are we, right? So anyway, what I thought I'd do first today, because that seems to be a big part for everybody, is I did a video of the virtual tour. I'm going to play that now here in the room, just so you guys can understand how secure we are as a company relative to your data. And then we'll certainly open it up for questions. So this video is about 7 minutes, but I only need to play about 3 minutes of it. So in this video, we talk about PCI compliance, meaning that we're absolutely allowed to store your data based on federal law here. We're so secure, we're allowed to even store credit cards, your credit card data here. So we'll play that video. Actually, you know what? Let's get in the presentation, and then I'll play that video in a few minutes with you guys. So again, welcome. Nice to have you here, guys. Hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're having a happy day. And I want to give a shout out to Mickey. These are some of Mickey's slides, so thank you, Mickey. And by the way, folks, we put a board of directors together. And so it's happy to have that board of directors. We're growing and growing and growing in leaps and bounds. And we put that directors group together because I always know it's about you guys first. This company is about our distributors and our amazing customers first. And then a very, very close second is the amazing product. Okay. And I mean a very, very close second. They're probably dead even. But most important is you guys. And then, of course, most important right after that is amazing product and that everybody needs. So again, welcome guys. My name is Joel Therrien. I'm the founder and owner of Global Virtual Opportunities, and which is born in 2007. You'll see I started back in 1997 in Canada with a company called Kiosk.ws. And you're here to hear about the most amazing product and opportunity that we put together since. And we launched that in April of this year. And it's just been absolutely phenomenal, guys. So this is where I got started, in my beautiful basement with the pine walls and the green fridge back in 1997. So like many of you, why you're here is you just radically need a change in your life, okay? So let me just talk about that for a little bit with you guys. For those of you who might be just starting in network marketing, just starting in the internet world, relative to making money, of course. I realize many of you have been online probably for 2 decades, but you want to make some money online. So to give you a little bit more of my background, guys, my dad was the entrepreneur, and my mom was the uber conservative. My mom's family all worked in government or military. My dad was the entrepreneurial side. So I had a huge struggle in my life. I knew my mom wanted me to get a good education, get a good job. And then I decided to go the entrepreneurial route. So when I started online in 1997, I knew absolutely squat about the internet, okay? Like nothing. I barely knew how to use my mouse, okay? And so it took, because I knew nothing, and back then it was dial-up connections. There was no live video like this. There was no mentorship. There was no YouTube. There was no watch live this video or that video to learn what to do. It was just long-form sales copy on a web page and so forth. So it took me 2 years to make my first sale for $9.97. And, you know, I don't know how many people in their first month give up because they didn't make money, in their first year give up, and so forth. Now, that's not what I'm saying now. Today, it's holistically and massively easier to generate income online. Why? You've got live Zooms, you've got live webinars like this where you can learn, and then apply that stuff. So it took me 2 years to make my first sale online. And then eventually, when I started to make sales, guys, here's the cool part. Made my first sale online for $9.97. Then just massive increase in belief in myself to be able to make things happen. And because of that, within a few short months, I was making about $20,000 a month. And that's when we opened up our first office. And that's when I started my first server room, which is god-awful ugly right here, but highly functional. Okay. So if you look at this room and go, oh my God, remember, this was 20 years ago in Gatineau, Quebec, Canada, a long time ago. Then in 2007, we realized we outgrew the capacity of the fiber optics in Gatineau, Quebec, which prompted us to move to San Antonio, Texas on June 14th, 2007. And here we are in our debt-free data center, 10,000 square foot building, 800 servers, and room for thousands more. We can easily scale to 1 million users. And what I shared at the beginning of this call, guys, we only have a little over 23,000. So it's the very beginning of something phenomenal. Okay. So here's why you're here. Okay. There's a lot of competition in the network marketing space, especially in the health and wellness space relative to network marketing. Okay. Got Backup is 100% unique with zero competition in the network marketing space. So you might say, hey, Joel, if there's no competition, maybe there's no need for the product. What I said is zero competition in the network marketing space, but we do have competition in existing business, guys. There are things like Dropbox, Google Drive, and Microsoft OneDrive. Okay. I like to talk about Dropbox. This proves that people are willing to pay for secure cloud storage space, military grade secure cloud storage space, irrespective of an opportunity. Okay. And what do I mean by that? I always tell people, if not for the opportunity, is the product needed? And is it competitively priced in the marketplace? And you're going to see that we're way better than anybody else. So Dropbox started in 2007. It took them about 10 years to really hit momentum. We're hitting momentum already, guys. But now they have 700 million registered users. Double the population of the United States. Think about that. Every single woman and child, like they have, if there's, let's say, 7 billion people on the planet, they've got like, more than 1%, which is phenomenal. Most Fortune 500 companies never even come close to a 1% saturation in the market. They did it by just how they got to 700 million users is if you referred a friend and they signed up for an account, they'd give you an extra 2 gigabytes of space for a maximum of 16 gigabytes. Imagine what we can do paying out as much as 75% of our revenue back to you guys as commissions. Okay. So here's what makes us very different. If you fill up your iPhone or you fill up your computer, you're going to get a pop-up to upgrade. Okay. And that upgrade is $9.99 a month. Okay. For 2 terabytes of space. We're offering 6 terabytes of space, unlimited devices for you and your whole family. So you're getting 3 times the amount of space for the same price. That, guys, in my humble opinion, aside from amazing leadership, that is the reason why we're growing. People are like, wait a minute, Joel. What you're telling me is if I go to iCloud and upgrade, they're going to give me 2 terabytes of space for me and me only. Yes. What you're offering is 3 times the space, 6 separate accounts for my whole family, unlimited devices. So what you're telling me, Joel, is I can back up everything that I have for me and my whole family, and I can collaborate for less than $10 a month. And the answer is absolutely yes. So here's again the example. This example was Dropbox. If you had 5 users, it's $900 a year. We're $9.97 a month. If you fill up at iCloud, they're going to charge you $9.99 a month. Us, it's 3 times the space, not just for you, but 6 separate family members. And they don't have to live with you guys. The value is the same. Because of a great product that we're continuing to make better, that's why we're growing, okay? People say, Joel, what's the catch? Like my whole family, every device for less than $10 a month, like is there a catch? No catch, okay? So just another example here. Everybody knows Zoom. Zoom, $250 a month for 6 gigabytes of storage space at Zoom. Hey, do your Zoom meetings, put them up in our cloud for less than $10 a month, okay? So what about security? Can anybody see my stuff in the cloud? Guys, we use the exact same security protocols as Amazon, as Google, as everybody else. Dropbox, okay? It's patented 256-bit encryption. No, Google doesn't own the patent. Microsoft doesn't own the patent. The people in the military created this patent, okay? The people in the White House created this patent. It's military-grade patented security. What does that mean? It's encrypted when it goes up to the cloud, it's encrypted while it goes down to the cloud, and it's encrypted in the cloud. And none of our staff, not a single one of them, know your passwords. So it's extremely, extremely secure. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to play 3 minutes of a video for you here that I pre-recorded. It's going to say the webinar is about to start. Just so you can ignore the ticker across the top. We're going to take you on a quick virtual tour to show you the physical requirements. So this 256-bit encryption is the software requirements. Now we're going to show you the physical requirements required to run a data center that's PCI compliant, GDPR compliant, and we're allowed to store your data and credit cards on file. So I'm going to come off here and I'm going to play this video for just a minute or two for you guys. Okay, here we go. Hey guys, welcome to the corporate office of Got Backup. Now everybody wants to know, are we super secure? And how do we offer such an amazing service at such a low price? So this is in our tech room. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you on a tour of our server room to show you just how secure it is, and we welcome you into the family. So let's go over to the server room. So the first thing I wanna explain to you guys is that we're fully PCI compliant. For physical PCI compliance, what does that mean? It means we're allowed to physically store credit cards in our data center because we're uber secure. So we've passed all the tests for that, and we're legally allowed to store credit cards and your storage. So one of the first requirements for PCI compliance is you have to have 2 coded doors before you get into your server room. We also, as a company, like to have fun, so we call it Area 51. So anyway, I'm gonna code this door with my back here so you guys can't see what the code is. Come in this way. This is a simple inventory room, guys. We build servers here and so forth. And then our second coded door is over here, okay? And so we have a coded door here as well to get into the server room. So here we are in the server room, guys. This is where all the magic happens. So a couple of things people ask. Joel, how secure is my data, and could you ever lose our data? So as an example, let's come here. It's impossible to lose your data, and here's why. If you look at this storage array, and we have, hundreds of storage arrays in here, there's 14 hard drives across this storage array. 4 of these hard drives could fail, which statistically never happens, but let's say it did. 4 of these hard drives need to fail before we start to lose some data. But guess what? We're not going to lose any data because this is striped to here. This whole rack of hard drives here is copied here. Just the same here. All these hard drives here are copied here. So there's not a single point of failure relative to your data. There's also no single point of failure in the server room. As an example, there's A power and B power. Every server is plugged into A power. Every server is plugged into B power. Also, relative to cooling of this room, if you come over here, you'll see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners in this server room. So the air is never going to be a problem. The other thing as well is we're very, very efficient. If you look up at the ceiling, let's come back over here. you'll see vents up there, and the cold air is strategically placed in front of the servers here, so it sucks in all the cold air, and it goes over into the hot aisle behind this wall here. So very, very efficient server room as well. And finally, if God forbid there was ever a fire in this room, we have here what's called a fire suppression system. What this system does, it's just a bunch of electronics behind here, but we can open it up, okay, is if God forbid there was a fire, and in 25 years there's never been a fire, but it will snuff out all the oxygen in this room. If there's no oxygen, then the fire goes out, right? So we don't use water to destroy the equipment. So that's the basics of the server room. Super, super secure and super redundant relative to your data. So the other aspect to security is we use the exact same security as Amazon, as Google, as all the big players, Microsoft. It's patented security, it's military grade, 256-bit encryption security. So your stuff is very secure. So let's come out of the server room for now. And I also want to explain, if God forbid, a bomb dropped on this building, a hurricane came in, whatever, a flood, which statistically is impossible, but if it did happen, we also back up all of your cloud data to a third-party data center just in case something ever happened to this building. And again, it's never happened, but you just never know, right? So I'll also take you on a tour of the rest of our office here. So there we go, guys. The rest of the tour is just the office, which is not that important relative to backup and security and stuff like that. So as you can see, guys, our office is 10,000 square feet, but we don't even need that much space, okay? And by having massive low overhead, very efficient, then we can pay you. Everything's done in-house. We own every server. We own all the fiber optics. We own the software. We own the routers. We own the switches. We own everything. By owning and everything, and by the way, we don't owe a penny on anything, completely debt-free. By owning and operating everything, that's how we're able to pay out nearly 75% in commissions back to you. So let's continue with the presentation. We're only 17 minutes in, so I'm on a good good cadence to finish in the 30 minutes. And guess what, guys? Absolutely love it. And if you don't, it's a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. Okay. So let me pause here for a second and talk about why you want to join tonight before midnight. Okay. The way our compensation plan works, guys, is basically tonight at midnight, we have our power line. Everybody we had almost 1,200 upgrades this week. All those upgrades move from a linear power line into the binary, okay? So what does that mean? If you don't join tonight, then those 1,200 people are going to move into the binary in the most and highest available position in the binary tree. The higher your position, the better chance you get from getting spillover and making money, okay? So we'll give you a link to where you can sign up. And again, guys, 30 days, no questions asked, money back guarantee. So let's continue. So we're here as a group to create a great home-based business that's saving precious memories with a once-in-a-lifetime global opportunity. Guys, 116 countries already, okay? Most network marketing companies with physical products, they're lucky to get into 10 countries in 10 years. Since April, there's 195 countries in the world. We're in 116 of them already. We will get into every country in the world. Why? It's instantly demonstratable. You can sell the product to somebody in Japan as easily as you could sell it to your next door neighbor, and they get instant access, which means instant gratification to use the software itself. Okay. So let's move forward. This is where we're living, guys. People are addicted to their digital media without question. 79% of people use their phone as an alarm clock. 55% of people admit to texting somebody in the same room. 73% of people, I'm guilty of it, admit to using this stupid little thing as their form of entertainment while sitting on the toilet. That is the world that we live in. And when I say it's pathetic, I mean it's pathetic for me. Guys, who would have predicted before the iPhone or any smartphone to this capacity would be so damn addicted to our digital media, right? So It's just growing and growing and growing and growing and growing every single day, guys, every single day. So whether you choose to join us or not, data storage is becoming the new oil. Okay. There's data centers popping up all over the world. I was talking to some of our leadership in the Philippines. They're building a data center just for cloud storage. Okay. Why? People want to buy the cheapest phone possible because the bigger the hard drive on your phone, the more cost it is, right? So I do tons of video. So I have a 512 gigabyte hard drive on here. But guess what? I filled it up already. Okay. That's why we're giving you massive amounts of space, not only for you and your whole family. So as the amount of data grows, the loss of critical content and precious memories grows exponentially as people create more and more data. 45% of cell phone users have actually damaged their cell phones and lost data. Over 5,700 screens are cracked every hour. A laptop or cell phone is stolen every 43 seconds. Let me share with you, and many who have been on this call many times know this. The reason Got Backup was born is approximately 13 years ago, I was getting on a cruise ship. On that cruise ship, guys, I had my laptop bag. In my laptop bag was my laptop and my external hard drive. I thought my bases are covered. Long story short, I gave my laptop bag to the porter. That laptop bag never showed up in my room on the ship. My laptop bag was stolen. I've been an avid photographer and videographer on the side as a passion. I lost over 30,000 pictures and videos of my children from ages birth to 6, 7, and 8. I sat in the cruise ship for the first day and a half, literally bawling my eyes out. You know, there was a little bit of hope, and I kept going to the security every single day on the cruise ship, and they're like, we're trying. Last day came, never found my laptop. It was gone forever. I didn't care whether the laptop was $2,000 or $20,000. What I cared about was all those videos and memories of my precious children, gone forever. And I thought, if I just had it in a secure cloud storage location, everything would have been A-okay. So these are just some of the things that you'll see. I lost the family photos for about 10 years, okay? If you haven't lost data yourself, okay, you know somebody who has. Just like Mark Seamus has said here, not a luxury product, it's a necessity product. When people find out with our company, they can back up every single thing that they have for their whole family, whether they live with them or not, for less than $10 a month, they're like, man, that's amazing. The emotional state of the marketplace will determine how successful you will become, okay? What do I mean by that? If you live in the United States and you start a retail storefront right now, holy cow, is that an uphill battle? Could you possibly make a profit? Yes, but it's not like opening a retail store 25 years ago, right? Why is that? We all know Amazon, right? So the emotional state is we're at the beginning of a trend where people are absolutely realizing they need secure cloud storage for themselves and their whole family. It's not a necessity. It's a necessity today, not a luxury. Now, some people still call it a luxury, but as time goes on and more data is created, guys, petabytes is 1,000 terabytes. Petabytes and petabytes and petabytes of new data is absolutely being created every single day. Did you know on YouTube, over 1,000 years of video is watched every single day? That's how much we are addicted to our videos and our digital data. 1,000 years. That means you go and watch it for 2 days, you're going back to the times of the beginning of Jesus Christ. Like, it's incredible where digital data is going. So before we talk about your income and the amazing opportunity, a home-based business you have with us, guys, understand this. Commissions earned by Got Backup affiliates is 100% dependent on affiliate skills, efforts, capabilities, and market conditions. Commissions will vary. Some people make a lot of money, some make a little bit, and some people will make no money. The ones who make no money is because they've done nothing, okay? So your success is dependent upon you, but you have all the support group of much and many leaders here to help you along the way. So here's another key metric, guys. If you look at Isagenix, Melaleuca, and some other, and these are amazing giants in the network marketing industry, okay? They pay out an industry standard of about 33%. Why? Every time you go into a new country, you got to redo your formulations based on the laws there. You got to do shipping and handling. You got to warehouse. You got to do product formulations. You got to do all these types of things. You've got tons and tons and tons of overhead in this industry, okay? Not when it's digital. So by keeping our office small, just under 10,000 square feet, we also have our office here. We have an office in Ukraine and an office in India. No, we do not have servers in those other countries. We just have really amazing talent there. But all the data is stored here. And then again, as I mentioned on the video, we also store your data at a third-party data center right here in Texas, okay? So we're paying more than double the industry standard. And here where things are changing again, being very transparent with you all. Guys, I've been in the digital side of things for 25 years. 10 years ago, guys, okay? Listen, 10 years ago, it was nearly impossible to get a professional network marketer to look at a digital product. They just had to feel it, touch it, handle it. Guys, I love physical products in the network marketing industry because I create my own, and I'm also using this from Max International. I absolutely love this product. It's called Celgevity. It's absolutely amazing, okay? Absolutely addicted to it, love it. But when you're talking about commissions and getting extremely rich, that's why we can pay out 75%, because it's a digital product. Our overhead is the server room, which costs us about $7,000 a month to cool. And then we have about 65 staff worldwide, okay? Very, 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 very low overhead, which means amazing commissions to you guys, okay? So how do you get paid? Let's talk about that. If you're talking about a monthly membership, if you sell a monthly membership, we're going to give you 200% commissions, meaning on a $9.97 sale, $9.97 sale, we're going to pay you almost $20. Okay. Why? Because we know you're working hard to get a customer. So we pay you really, really well on the front end. Okay. Really good fast start and quick start commissions. And then on month 2, you get 25% ongoing commissions for every subscription that you've enrolled. Okay. So 200% month 1. That's huge commissions. Do you know any other network marketing company that's going to pay you 200% commissions? It's not that they don't want to, they just can't afford to, okay? So month 2 is 25% direct. Then you also get a 25% matching check on everybody that you've referred. So if you have somebody who made $1,000 and you referred them, you're going to get a $250 matching check. So 25% direct, 25% matching check, comes out to 50% so far. Remember, the industry standard is 33%. We're paying out way more than that, okay? So you get 25% on the 200% commissions. You get 25% on the 25% commissions, and you get a 25% matching check on their check match as well. Amazing, amazing compensation plan, and it doesn't end there. We also pay out in our binary, okay? Every time you have 4 on one side, 2 on the other, it creates 1 profit share or 1 cycle, okay? This is where we're very unique in the industry. We pay you 25% additional net profit in the binary, okay? So the good money is on the front end because we pay you 200%. The long-term, lifelong, $10, $20, $30, $50,000 a month commission checks are on the binary, okay? Now, to get to 10,000 cycles is going to require a lot of effort and time, okay? But regardless, the long-term residual income is in the binary, okay? And nobody pays as much in the binary as we do. We actually, and how we calculate what our binary is per cycle, every month we do our bank consolidation, we see what our profits were, and a total of 25% of our net profit company-wide goes into the binary. So that way it's 25% direct, 25% matching check, and up to 25% more in the binary, okay? For a total payout of up to 75%, more than double the industry standard. And again, it's not rocket science. It's because it's a digital product that everybody needs. And as you can see, we keep our overhead extremely, extremely low, okay? So The timing is perfect. Got Backup is the only company capitalizing on this emerging global trend. There's others like Dropbox and Google Drive, but none of them are paying you back 75%. Okay. So this emerging global trend with a lucrative home-based business in over 116 countries, offering 6 terabytes of secure storage space for 6 family members and unlimited devices. Okay. That's guys, I understand that a lot of you go, what's a gigabyte? What's a megabyte? What's a terabyte? Okay. Let me explain that just quickly, and then we'll finish the presentation. 25 years ago, remember those floppy disks for anybody who's over 40? On a floppy disk, you could hold up to 30 megabytes, okay? In 1,000 megabytes is 1 gigabyte. Back then, Bill Gates actually said, you will never need more than the amount of storage space on this floppy disk, 30 megabytes. Boy, was he wrong, right? We're like, holy cow. So understand this. In 1 gigabyte is 1,000 megabytes. Those floppy disks were 30 megabytes. In a gigabyte, there's 1,000 megabytes. In a terabyte, there's 1,000 gigabytes. Okay? So we're giving you 6,000 gigabytes. That's the equivalent of being able to store over 100,000 movies. Not pictures, movies, guys. Okay? It's a massive amount of space for your family memories, your documents, your contracts, your PowerPoints, your Word docs, whatever you can think of. That's what it's there for. $9.97 doesn't sound like much, but this opportunity is doubling on itself in record time. There's a one-time $40 monthly residual. So if you want a $40 residual income to become 10K, so it only has to double 8 times. Okay, guys? The money adds up very, very quickly. We've had people already make over $35,000. So when you equate a $9.97 sale to $35,000, like $9,000 a month, that's crazy income. Over 1,500 different people have made an income with us already. That's absolutely crazy and amazing duplication, okay? The timing is now because the world is looking for a solution. I was talking to an Instagram influencer, and he's like, God, Joel, I have some over at Dropbox. I have some at Google Drive. I have some over here. I have some over there. He said, it's a mess. And he does videos for a living. And he was like, 6 terabytes and I can have everything in one location. He's like, sign me up now. Okay. People need a solution. So we're in overall, again, this slide's a little bit old, 116 countries around the world right now. Okay. So to get rich, you have to make money while you're asleep. Absolutely true, guys. We're here to help the average person with above average work ethic create a lasting change for themselves and their families. With the guidance, anyone. Here's the thing, guys. We've all been there. I've been to hotel meetings for years. I've been involved in the network marketing industry since I was 18 years old. And you've all been to the hotel meeting where there's people in the back of the room and they got their arms crossed and you can see the wall that's sitting there because they're like, okay, great. Sounds great. How much is it going to cost me? You guys all know it's usually a couple $100 a month. And sometimes it's $1,000 up front, right? When we tell people it's a one-time $40 administration fee and then $9.97 per life to back up every single thing that you have, not only for you, but your whole family. And again, your family can live anywhere in the world. They don't need to be in your house, okay? People go, their hand goes from like, oh boy, here comes the pitch to like, what? Less than $10 a month to start a home-based business that's in 116 countries around the world? Sign me up. It's, guys, and I talk about this all the time. My go-to drink, and I don't drink a lot because I'm a health fanatic, I have 1 to 2 margaritas a week. With the tip, that margarita is over $10. If I bring my wife out to dinner, it's easy $50. 5 months of service right there alone. What lasting change would you like to make, guys? Let me ask that question truly. Because network marketing is fun, but it takes work. That's why it's called network marketing, right? So where do you want to be? Do you want to be in a company that is 100% unique at a product that anybody can afford anywhere in the world? Okay. That's the other reason we're in 116 countries, guys. There are people in Pakistan, India, Ukraine, wherever, starving to make more money from home, but they can't afford $150 to $200 a month because the average salary in India is about $450 a month. Now they see a look at this, and we are growing rapidly in India right now. We're growing rapidly in India, Philippines, all over the place, Pakistan. Why? They're like, finally, an opportunity for me that I can afford. And here's the thing. Yes, there's upper echelons in those other countries. So some people might join an opportunity for $150 a month. The challenge becomes, who do they present it to in their country if their average citizen is only making $400 a month? So that's why we're growing massively as well, guys. So luck is where preparation meets opportunity, right? Product-based network marketing companies grow like grass. When opportunity meets timing in network marketing, that can create a perfect storm to create a $1 billion company. And I know we're going to $1 billion, okay? Get this, again, 700 million users at Dropbox, okay? Great company, no affiliate program. That equates to almost $1 billion in sales per month. Per month. I think they're an $8 billion a year company right now. $8 billion a year. It shows that there's a need for cloud storage. We're at 22,000 people, 23,000 people at about $280,000 a month. Guys, okay? We went from zero to great residual already, but it's just the tip of the iceberg. We will become a $1 billion brand, okay? So thanks for being here, guys. The last thing I want to say to you, and then I'll open it up for a few questions. Here's the litmus test for you. Ask yourself this very, very, very simple question. Who doesn't want to automatically set and forget, protect their family memories, documents, videos, and legacy for just less than $10 a month? And guys, it's not just backup. It's a full collaboration suite as well. Okay, so let me give you a quick demo of the software, and then we'll open it up for any questions that you guys might have. So let me come here and give me a second. I'm going to start sharing my screen with you guys. We'll show you how this amazing software works, and then we'll open it up for any questions, because it's not just backup. It's full collaboration, as I just mentioned. So let me come here. Let me go to share my screen. Give me a moment, folks. I'm just setting up to share my screen with you guys. All right, let's see. So you guys should be seeing my screen right now. I'm going to come over to the cloud right here. Okay. This is my personal cloud. Now what I'm going to do is come back here just for a moment, and we'll go through the cloud here and show you how easy it is. Because even with an external hard drive, guys, you got to remember to plug it in. Okay. So let me come back here just for a moment. And what I'm going to do with my phone is I'm going to take a picture of my Got Backup fork here. And yes, people are asking for them all day. People say, why a Got Backup fork? What's this all about? Well, guys, I had nothing on my desk to do the demonstration. I picked up a fork, and people are like, a fork? Anyway, let's see what this is all about. So what I'm going to prove to you is how quickly any picture or video that I do ends up in the cloud. So I'm going to sit here. You can see my camera. I'm going to take a picture here. And you're going to see that it's actually going to go right up into my cloud in just a moment. I don't have to think about it, set and forget it. It's the same thing, guys. Here, if I come back to sharing my screen here, here is the app on my computer, and it's actually syncing stuff here all the time now. See? It's syncing stuff. All the stuff that I've created, it's syncing on the fly. Never have to look at it, never have to think about it. So here I am in my cloud. And if I can click on photos here, you'll now see in just a moment when I get there that that brand new picture is absolutely going to be right here in my cloud. Here it is right here. There's the picture that I just took with you guys. I didn't have to think about it. It's automatically stored in my secure cloud. Now you guys ask about, well, what about collaboration? Well, I can sit here, I can open the sidebar, and I can share this picture with all of you. So I'm going to share this picture right here, right now, and so forth. So as you can see, guys, you can absolutely back up all your phones, set and forget, back up all your computers, set and forget, completely done for you. So if I come back over here, just to show you a couple other features, it's a full organization suite as well. So I can come here and I can go to my files, and here in my files, it's going to show me all my structure of all my pictures and videos right here. As an example, one of my good friends got married on Canyon Lake here. Here's all his pictures here. If I want to search for my PowerPoint or a Word doc, I can just do .ppt, and it's going to find all my PowerPoint presentations right here in the cloud for me, guys, on the fly. So I can create photo albums. If I want to sort by photos, I can do it by that way. If I want to sort by videos, I can click here and click on videos, and it's going to sort by videos. So this is here an example of the video I just played for you guys. And tell you what, I'm going to share this video for you as well. If you want to use it in your marketing material, I open the sidebar here. I click on share. I come back here. And now I've just in real time shared that video with you guys. You're welcome to download it and use it in your marketing, so on and so forth. So let me remove all that. And that concludes the presentation, guys. So again, if you want to join the team, okay, what you need to do, because tonight at midnight, all the 1,200 members that joined in our linear power line are being moved over to our binary matrix. The sooner you upgrade, the better position you have in the matrix, okay? A video fork. We can get into that, Bob. Absolutely. So all you need to do is go to gotbackuplive.com and join the team there, guys. Okay? So just go to Got Backup Live. And again, remember, it's absolutely 30 days, no questions asked, money back guarantee. Okay? Why? We want happy, happy people. Okay? So any questions, guys? Here's the other thing, too. An opportunity needs to be simple, right? People get, what is the product? You get to back up all your digital content on all your phones and all your devices for you and your whole family for less than $10 a month. They get the compensation plan very easily. So usually we don't have a lot of questions. The main questions, which I've already covered, are about security, okay? Simple, cost-effective worldwide, and a trend that's growing every single day, guys, okay? Most people buy phones that have like maybe a 60 gig hard drive. Why? They can't afford the $2,000 phone, right? What do most people do? They go and subscribe to a phone subscriber so that they can get a free phone. Well, when they give you a free phone, you know what they give you? They give you 60 gigs. How to contact support? Go to the website. I can show you that. You've got support, as you know, in your members area. And you also have, give me a sec. Okay, so let me show you that, guys. How do you contact support? The best place is in your members area, okay? But I'll show you the two places in just a sec. Let me share my screen again. Sorry, I'm sharing my screen. Here we are on the Got Backup website. See this button, live chat? That's how you contact support. Now, if you're a member, okay, so the best place if you're already a member, log into your members area and click on support right here. You go from support, you go submit a ticket, okay, general support, proceed, and you write out your ticket here. Very, very, very responsive and amazing support team as well. Okay. Yeah, they're fast and great. You're welcome for the continued support. I think so. Sharon, Got Backup has taken over the world. No doubt about it. Just reading some good job on it. That's a good question. No idea, Bruce. PCI. Anybody else know what PCI stands for? I just know that it's the legal entity to be able to store credit cards on file. Here's another great question. The person who introduced you can answer more questions, but I'm here to answer questions too, guys. Where do I find the video that Joel just shared? I just shared it again. See that link? See that link I put in the text chat, guys? That's where you can find the video. Click there. So let me show you how that works. Okay, let me come back and show you that, guys. Let me share my screen again. Let me come by my backup cloud here. This is where I did the share, right? So I copy the link. I come back here. You're going to see that the video's here, and you can simply download the video here to your own computer and use it. Okay? Hope that helps. Thank you, David. Got a new laptop last week and I got backup installed. And yes, guys, I know a small percentage of you have had challenges with the software. Hey, we're new. We're going to make it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Payment card industry. Thank you, Ron. See, that's the other thing, guys. You don't need to be a tech genius, because I'm not one, to be very successful with this company. Okay. 60 days. John. Grace time, 60 days. We keep people's data for 60 days, okay? No worries there. Lots and lots of time. We sure are, Richard. This is, we've been slow on this. Here's why we've been slow on everything else. Slow on the recognition, that's getting changed. Slow on the swag, that's getting changed. We've been working with a superstar out of Canada by the name of Ivan. He's got all the contacts in the world for some of the most amazing swag. So more swag will be coming as well, guys. Absolutely. Yeah, I like this too, what Bob says. Well, tell only the truth. No need to make up stories. What does he mean by that, guys? And I say this often too. As a associate of Got Backup, understand this critical truth. Do not say we're better than Google Drive. Do not say we're better than Dropbox. Do not say we're better than Microsoft. These are multi-billion-dollar brands. Any company that gets to $100 million a year has to have phenomenal service and a phenomenal product. So if you say we're better, what that does is it creates pushback. Really? How the hell could you be better than Google? How could you be better than Microsoft? I don't believe it. We're not. The software is virtually the same. Where we're better is on the amount of value we give people. You want to go to Microsoft? You want to go to iCloud? They're going to give you 2 terabytes of space. We give you 6 terabytes of space. Okay, guys? In your members area, friend, just put in a help desk ticket if you want. If you don't see it, you can upgrade to the year. This happens a lot too, guys. A lot of people, because a lot of people have been burnt. It's not really burnt in network marketing. That's a bad term. They've gotten involved in a company and they didn't see the success they want. Maybe it was a subpar product or whatever. We have so many people who join monthly because they want to see what it's all about. And what do? They upgrade and pay for the year because they're like, phenomenal product, phenomenal leadership, phenomenal company, phenomenal support, phenomenal price point, absolutely drop dead amazing value. Reading some questions. How do we compare to Carbonite? I don't know. Don't care. I don't know them very well, Bill, but they're a backup service. I don't know their collaborative service. You can do your homework and compare what we have to what they have, but I do know they don't pay out 75% in residual commissions, okay? So I don't know much about Carbonite, so I apologize. I really don't. There you go. I've been with this company. Now, remember, guys, just not to confuse you, Richard Rehberg is probably our top earner right now throughout our whole company. So not to get you confused, remember, GVO, the corporate company, has been around since 2007. I started in 1997. Richard's been with me since my days in Canada, okay? And he's absolutely an amazing individual. But understand this, we have other products and services. So my point is, Got Backup is brand new, but it's backed by a company that is rock solid and been around for 25 years, okay? And as he says, I've also sold other products and services. We're definitely getting there, Ron. Let me be brutally honest with you as to why and why not. Offering 6 terabytes of storage is a lot. Okay. It's like going to the buffet, right? If you go to an all-you-can-eat buffet and everybody went there and ate 35 pounds of chicken, they would go out of business, right? Like they just couldn't afford to do it if the buffet's $12. With us, if every single users, and this is coming from the horse's mouth, if every single user used up the 6 terabytes, we would still be profitable, but it would be very slim margins. So don't worry, we're not going out of business, even if every single one of you used all 6 terabytes. The average use right now has been about 1.5 terabytes, and our top user is using about 4 terabytes right now. So we're just figuring out what our true cost for storage is, and then we'll be coming out with some business plans as well, because we've had requests for 20 terabytes, 50 terabytes, 100 terabytes of space. We can do it, but we're just new, and we want to make sure that our pricing is correct. And yes, you will get healthy commissions on business packages as well. Good point, Krista. And most people won't. Okay, most people won't. That Instagram influencer who shoots like 50 videos a day, apparently, he's like using 3 terabytes elsewhere, 4 terabytes. Okay. Good question. When uploading files, is it quicker to upload zip files? Well, what really dictates the upload is how big is the file. If it's a 10 megabyte file, it's going to upload like this. If it's a 2000 megabyte file or a 2 gig file, it's going to take a couple minutes. So if you compress the file, make it smaller, then inherently it's going to go up to the cloud quicker. And it really is dependent on your internet speed as well, too, guys. So if you make files smaller, they're naturally going to get uploaded to the cloud quicker. But if the zip file only, let's say, compresses it by 20%, there's not going to be a significant difference, okay? Can companies use it as well? Yeah, absolutely. Why not? We have tons of companies using it, okay? Yeah, like Joe said here, most businesses, okay, 97% of businesses will not use the 6 terabytes. Okay. Most will not use it. But if they need more, they can get it. Again, we've had requests for 20 terabytes and so forth. Looking. Again, guys, 1.5 terabytes is a lot, but it also depends on your internet speed as well. Okay. So just as an example, when I backed up my phone the first time, okay, I had 76,000 pictures and videos on my phone. So it took 2 days to upload it the first time, okay? When I say I have massive amounts of media, I have massive, this is in my cloud, guys. This isn't on my phone, okay? This is, well, yeah, see, it's not even going to show them. I have like massive amounts of data in my cloud, okay? So, that's okay. Guys, we need a fraction of the storage market to become $1 billion company. Okay. There will be, and I was talking to an individual, the ones who give us the most resistance are the techies. But I'm just being honest with you guys. Most highly technical people, they're going to beat down the software left, right, and center, and they're going to call it a scam and all this kind of stuff. The reality is they don't know how to make money. Okay. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Okay. Most technical people, it's black or white. There's no gray zone. So that's okay. To me, Sharon, if they don't need it, if they feel they don't need it, move on. If they feel they don't want to back up their whole family for the same price that they're paying for iCloud, move on. Okay. Not everybody's going to say yes. However, about 1 in 4 people do. Why? Who doesn't want to start a home-based business for less than $10? Nobody. And it's exactly like here. You have to have the right mindset. There are people that will string you along. We're not here, okay, guys? We're not here to convince people that they need backup or they want to make money from home. The difference is We want to work with people who see value in the backup and believe they can make money from home. Okay. I have never, ever, ever had a conversation more than 3 minutes with somebody who says, I don't think this is for me. Okay. It's not for you. That's okay. You're not going to get everybody, guys. You can even give it away and people won't use it. Okay. Yeah. Everything is not for everybody. Absolutely. Right. Guys, I drink egg whites every day. That's definitely not for everybody, but I drink raw egg whites every day. Okay. Okay, just looking for questions more pertinent to Got Backup, guys. See, so here's a guy who is very technical, Gilbert. Okay, so when I say techies, I don't mean all techies. It really depends on people's mindset. That he really because he lost his stuff, he now sees the value on having unlimited storage for, well, not unlimited, like practically unlimited storage for them and their family. All right, guys, we're going on the hour. So I just want to explain again one more time, because here's the thing. We don't get a lot of questions, guys. Okay. Why? The product is simple, which makes it easily demonstratable, which makes the duplication off the charts. Okay. So if you want the very best, highest position in the binary, what you need to do, guys, is go to Got Backup Live right now. I posted it in the comments as well. Is Got Backup Live. Join the team right now. Backed by a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee, and so forth. So I hope you guys loved a different presentation, a different video. I'm here. Our leadership team is here. Our board is here to help you build an amazing business from home. Guys, a little bit of sales skills. Anybody can sell a product for $9.97. How many people waste $10 every day? I went to Jimmy John's. My sub and my drink was $9. The other day, I went for a piece of pizza. One piece of pizza was $4. You get a pizza at Hen, it's $12, right? It's absolutely the most value you will ever see online. Let me know of any other network marketing company offering so much value for so little. So love you guys. Have an awesome, amazing, wonderful day. Join right now, because the 1,200 people who joined in our power line and paid are being moved over to the binary. If you join right now, it's going to give you the best and highest available position in the binary, which means the better chance that, guess what? Next week, when more people join, that's what's going to create better positioning for you. So have an awesome, amazing, wonderful night, guys. Don't forget to watch Mark this Friday. We're here doing many, many, many webinars every single, practically daily for you. Join Mark on Friday's webinar at 11 a.m. Eastern. Truly, guys, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for all that you're doing. It's the beginning of something massive. We're continuing to grow every week, and I can't thank you enough. Love you all. Have an amazing, wonderful night, and we'll see you on the next webinar. Bye for now.